Oh, we got a brave cat. I got 6 girls out. Oh, it took off. Yep, and they saw her. Lightning, come on, leave her alone. It's one of our, it's one of the strays around us, but they like to eat the dog food. So, yeah, I pretty much let whoever wants to eat come and eat. I don't run them off because, you know, I take care of mine, and, well, like I said, I love animals, so if they're hungry, they can come eat. We don't worry about that. I was letting the foxes come eat, but then they started stealing my bowls. I have 3, which there's 2 stacked together right now. Come on, girls, leave her alone. We have 2 cats too, so I don't think they'll hurt the cat, but I don't want them chasing her either. Ellie, come on, girls. Ellie, come on. Lightning. Come on, Ellie. Good girl. Lightning. Where'd she go? I got 5. Come on, girl. Welcome back to the channel, Bibles, Bullies, and Bogies. This girl right here is available. If you're interested, please let me know. And this girl right here is interested, or she's available. If you're interested, let me know. Mika the Husky, she would need a good area to run around, and I would prefer that she go to somewhere that's not going to be super hot in the summer. We're up in the mountains, so she's pretty comfortable here. There's plenty of room to run, but I'm at the point where I'm not planning on breeding her ever, so it's just something that, I don't know, I would like to cut down on some of my animals because we have 10 dogs. Ripley. But if you see one of the girls you're interested in, let me know. I would possibly let any of them go. However, specifically the Husky and Lightning. Come on, girl. Lightning. Those 2 specifically I'm looking for homes for right now. Lightning could be a potential breeder or show. However, when it comes to show, being honest, she's a little stiff in her rear. And again, if you decided to breed her, you would need to take her to a male that has good angulation in order to offset that. For Mika, I'm being reasonable. I would just like to mainly find her a good home. I do not give animals away for the animal's sake. It's not to make money, but if I give a dog away for free, most people, you know, they don't care. They didn't pay anything for it. Even the Humane Society and shelters do not give animals away for free, and that's largely to protect the animal. So I expect them to be taken care of if you get one, and I'm gonna let my boys out in a minute. However, I've got a couple girls in heat right now, so they can't be out. This is Play-Doh. She's awesome. She's an amazing girl. If you're looking to buy one, she's probably going to be my highest priced one. And Fly, where you at, girl? I don't know if Fly came out. Hold on. There she is, Miss Fly. And I also, a buddy down in Alabama has her sister available. And here's a couple photos of Solo. So if you're interested in Solo, please let me know. We're looking for a pet home for her. Miss Fly right here is potential show or breeder or pet. You know, whatever you decided you wanted. But they're phenomenal bloodlines. Fly, Plato, and Ripley are all champion Loso daughters. Lightning is a grand champion Jaws daughter. And then the boys that I let out, it's going to be champion Loso, who's the daddy to most of these, and his two sons, Van and Doughboy. When you see Doughboy, he is Plato's full-blooded sister. And when you see Van, he is Fly's full-blooded brother. So, and I meant to say Doughboy is Plato's full-blooded brother when you see them. Stay tuned for the boys. Hey, Fly. What you doing, girl? Sunbathing? Good girl. Good girls. Don't jump on me. Hey, Lightning. There you are. And Lightning. She's in a world of her own. She's pretty happy. That girl is available if you're interested. Lightning is. I really need to cut down, guys. I love these, all of them. But we have 10 dogs, and that is not easy to take care of every day. We've got 4 boys additional to these 6 girls that you see. And here's my boys. We got Groot. The dark one is champion Loso. Loso, hey, Bo. The lighter one right here, well, both of those are his 2 sons. This is Doughboy. And Van. 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 Come here, buddy. They're going to the bathroom. Give them a minute. Hey, boys. So, do you guys ever give your dogs, like table scraps, or what do you feed your dogs? I'm going to do a feeding video soon again. And these 2 boys right here, they are available if you're interested. I haven't had a litter since that boy, since his litter. And he's getting ready to be 2. It's a lot to deal with 4 boys, 6 girls every day. So it is, on top of our children and taking care and fixing up house and everything that's going on all the time. So I love them, but I haven't had litters, and so I pay to take care of dogs every day. But what do you feed your dogs? Drop a comment, let me know. And come here, boys. Come on. Today, they're about to be happy. We got some pieces of pizza. Try to give everybody one. Oh, Loso, you missed, dude. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Take it from Van. He dropped one. Van's the big winner today. Oh, Groot got it. Ha! Little one snuck in there. But I do feed mine scraps. Not every day, because, depending on what it is, too. If you're in doubt on what to give them, then make sure you check and make sure it's safe for your animal. Yesterday they had an assortment of some Waffle House and bacon and ham. And we've got leftover lunch meats to cut up and give to them today. So if there's something that we don't finish and it's good, then I give it to them. They love spaghetti, meatballs. I don't feed them raw or meat every day, but I do give it to them in due season, like the Bible says. I'm being literal with what the Bible uses oftentimes as allegory. However, I can't help it. That's just how I am, how I was taught. It's always on my mind in everything I do. And Groot, come on, buddy. Where you at, homie? All right. But, yeah, so, give your dogs meat in due season. They'd enjoy it, whether they don't have to eat meat. So my normal diet for these guys is a dry kibble, which what we have right now. I can go over that. I'll go over that in a future video, so make sure you like and subscribe. But I do a dry kibble, and then let's see, I use Origins whole food topper. So Origins is made from a fish, and the cool part about that is, like, all the animals around here really like it. Like, we get stray cats. Honestly, we've had a problem with foxes lately, so I'm going to be probably diminishing that population some, because they've been stealing my food bowls, and they kill a lot of our neighbors' chickens and stuff like that. So they're somewhat of a nuisance. And so you guys know the song, "What Does a Fox Say?" They do not sound anything like that. They scream something crazy at night, all in the woods here. And in the summertime, when we got our windows open, it's not very nice. But so that's just kind of what I got for today. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Just a simple little take care of your animals. Come on, boys. Come on. Good boy, good boy. What's up, buddy? All right. Good job, buddy. Van, Low. Come here, boys. I know, you're always the first one to run up, huh? Yep. That's Groot. He's a friendly little boy. But that's all I have for today, guys. Just wondering what you feed your dogs. And like I said, I have dogs available. If you end up getting one from me, then please take care of it and love it and give it better than I'm able to. You know, we have a lot, so I have to be fair in what I do. I still try to let them run and play for multiple hours a day, every day. And that's why I said it gets to be a lot. And I try not to favor any over another, because honestly, they do get jealous at times. You can just tell. So, Loso, come on. What you doing down there? Let's go. It's not your yard, man. Come on, dude. Lolo. Oh, he's got to go to the bathroom. We'll let him be. Van, come here, buddy. Van. Van. Hey, dude. I have girls in heat right now. Like, they've all just been running in cycles. So, anywhere that they pee, these boys are all over it. And that's another challenge of having multiple animals, you know. If you get a dog from me as a pet, it needs to be spayed and neutered. I've had a lot of people that say that's not healthy, or why do you do that? Or, well, here's the reason, guys. For one, these boys are all mature. So if you spay or neuter them, it's not going to hurt them. They just won't be able to reproduce. It doesn't affect their development. If you get them as younger animals, we always allow our owners to wait until they're 6 months to a year before they're neutered or spayed, and that's to allow for development. I don't want you to neuter or spay a young puppy. That's not what we're talking about. But these guys are, like Loso is, well, he's almost 6.5. So he's at the point where he's pretty much going to retire. And, you know, he's an alpha male. I don't know if I'm going to fix him or not, because I usually control it. However, there's many people out there that can't control their animals. Not saying you can or can't. I'm saying there are many that can't. And what happens is accidental breedings, and then they have puppies and they don't know what to do, and the puppies die, or the puppies get passed on to homes that should not have them, and then they create problems, and then they're put down, and so on. You understand, right? Well, I've been doing this for, like I said, 6.5 years now, and I've seen all of it. And You know, the thing is if you have an animal and you breed an animal, it's a whole nother world, guys. So don't do it unless you're set up for it, ready for it. That's why we don't do it here. Like, it was a large challenge to do. It took a lot of time and effort, and it takes your daily focus every single day. And then if you have problems with where the mother can't take care of them or something, guess what? You have to feed puppies by hand in a bottle or syringe every 2 hours, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So unless you're prepared to make that kind of commitment and then find homes for all of them that are loving and take care of them and aren't going to abuse them or kill them, or, you know, I mean, just the list goes on, okay? Because there's, bottom line, a lot of shitty people out there, and what happens is the animals end up getting blamed for them. Now, I've had problems here too. I've had dogs fight. I've had, you know, sometimes my dogs run off. I had 3 boys and my husky take off for a while, and my boys all came back except for Van. Van got lost out there, and I ended up finding him on the side of the road one day, and I thought he was dead. And I went to go get him, and he perked his head up, and I was like, all right, thank goodness he's okay. So I put him on my 4-wheeler and brought him home. But it took him probably about a week to get his weight back, and he looks great again. There's nothing wrong with him. But stuff happens, you know, and it's hard. It's not an easy job. Not everyone is qualified or should do it. And that's the bottom line truth of it. So, like I said, unless you're fully prepared, set up, have the area for it, you know, have the medical supplies for it, and have the patience and the love to give them, and then have the resources to find them homes and everything. Like, there's a lot to it, guys. Just don't do it. And that's why I have a rule of, if you get a dog as a pet, then those are the things you have to do, is spay or neuter. If you want it for show or breeding, then you don't have to spay or neuter. However, that costs more. And the reason for that is, and there's a lot of breeders that do the same thing. The reason for it is, if you're wanting to do that, well, you're buying their work, guys. Like, that's the easiest way to explain it. You didn't produce that boy. I did. You know, you didn't put in the work for it. I did. You didn't put in the money and the time and everything to show Champion Loso to get him his title. My friends and I did. I paid for it. I showed him. Jose showed him. Jew showed him. You know, all those guys back in show life. Like, that took a lot of time, effort, money, and work. And I put in that work. So those are the reasons that the show and breeder price is substantially higher, usually almost double, compared to a pet price. Because you're paying for that blood. You're paying for that quality. And I do have quality. These boys are phenomenal. Look at that dude. He's phenomenal, okay? He's awesome. That boy. He's a duplicate of his daddy, but in a lighter color. He's phenomenal. His sister is phenomenal. His sisters are phenomenal, okay? I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not bragging. That's the truth. It took a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of money to do what I've done. So, those are the reasons I have a couple of rules. Those are the reasons why I follow ABKC standards. I don't breed an animal until it's at least a year old. He's almost 2 and never bred. Van is 2 and never bred. Loso didn't breed until he was like 15 months old. And then for females, you're supposed to wait until 18 months old. And there's a lot of people that don't do that. You'll see girls pregnant at 12 months. Come on, what's wrong with y'all? Knock it off. That's like breeding your 13-year-old daughter. Like, what's wrong with you? You have no morals. You have no ethics. There's a reason why there's rules. And many people can't follow the simple rules that are already out there. Hell, many people don't follow God's rules and laws. And there's a substantial amount of them. Well then, and I've told my wife and kids this before, what's easier to follow? God's laws? Or, like, we live in the United States. Man, there's over 30,000 laws in the United States. Can you follow them all? I can't. It's not even possible. Like, every day you're probably breaking some law that you don't know of. God had 613, and then he simplified it to 10. 10 commandments. And I've preached on this before. There's 10 commandments. The Israelites couldn't even follow those 10 commandments. Moses come down the mountain, and guess what? They're worshiping a golden calf. I mean, come on. It's just, I don't know. That's probably enough. Mika, come on, girl. Mika is available. See, she just got back from her run. She went and took off and ran all over the place. She comes back. She usually doesn't cause problems, but I've had neighbors that called me and they're like, hey, your dog's down here. I'm like, okay, let me come get her. I don't like those problems. So I would like Mika to go to a good home that's going to love her. Hopefully, you have a property where she could run all over the place and it not be a hindrance. Normally it's not a hindrance here. However, it has caused me problems. Those are some of the reasons. Those are some of the rules. See, she's got a rule. Don't touch me, dog. She told you, dude. Don't. If she tells you again, she's going to tell you harder. She's going to get you, man. She already warned you. She's coming in the heat now, too. See? She don't allow those boys to touch her when she's in heat. She ain't having it. So, welcome to the channel if you haven't been here before. Hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos. Have a good day, everybody.